Today I'm going to show you how I take my original digitized artwork, in this case California poppies, and turn it into something like this, or something like this, or something like this. So there's all kinds of fun things that we can do. The way I do this is by using a piece of software called Spectral Art. It's by Jixipix. So we're going to take a low resolution image so it doesn't take too long to render, and we're going to click it and drag it into the software. And it right away goes into one of the many presets that they provide you with. So there's a whole slew of them down here, and you can click on them and you get all kinds of different looks depending on, ooh, that's kind of weird. There's just lots of different things you can do here. So these presets are a good place to start from. And this one, number 18, is one of my favorites. I happen to like the way this looks for this piece. So you can see if you click up here and hold it, that's the original. And then there's what the software has done to it. And there's all kinds of things that you can change with this. All the settings over here on the right side. If you want, you can show more detail. This isn't going to do a whole lot to this image. It does, yeah, that does a little bit. I don't really like that look anymore though. I like it more like this. And then you can colorize that. Yeah, that adds a lot more color there. Let's see what happens now with the detail. Let's see. Ugh. Yeah, see, that's a little overdone. I don't really like that. So let's go back to how we had it. And if you mess up and you want to start again, it's actually easier. You can either click on a different one and then click back on the one that you want. So we're back at just the plain old number 18. And then if I want, I can change the taper length, which, let's see what that does. Ooh, okay, that's what adds all the lines. So there's lots of weird lines. I don't know if I like all those lines. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, that was a little too abstracted. And then you can change the color of the tapers. You can change it back to dark. I like the dark on this. You can change all kinds of different things. It just depends on the look that you're trying to get. Oh, I like that. That looks good. That's looking really good. I like that a lot. And then you can sharpen the edges if you want. Let's see if that does anything. It's not doing a whole lot. It's doing a little bit. Let's see, right about there. And then you can play with the color. So I'm at 88, and it does show you numbers. So at least if you pay attention, like it was 88 when I clicked on it. And so now I'm going to go all the way down to 0 and see what it does. See, I don't like that at all. Although the colors are a lot closer to the original, but it doesn't look as vibrant. So let's put that back where it was. And then you can also up the contrast. Let's see, that's too much. Let's see if we go all the way down to 0. One thing that a photographer taught me years ago when you're playing with settings like this on either Photoshop or any other time that you're working with images is to test, you do 0 and then you do 100, and you see what the setting does and see which way you like it. And then once you figure out which direction you want to go, then you can start playing with it and get it to where you actually like the way it looks. So I kind of like that. And then smoothing is the last thing to play with here. Let's see what it does. Oh, see, that kind of adds some of those lines back in, but not a lot. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like it actually all the way smoothed. You can see the difference, especially on the green leaves there. Look at that. Yeah, that's very different. So I kind of like that. It looks very swirly. That's kind of cool. So once you get something that you like, then you go ahead and you save it. So we're going to go ahead and save it as version 2. And then also, once you get a preset that you like, you can actually save it and apply it to any other images that you might want to do this to. I don't really want to do that because I don't want to have all my things looking the same way. I want to play with them and get them the way I like them. So this, I'm not going to do that, but you can if you want. You can also send it to some of the other Jixipix software if you have any of that as well. And that is basically the process. And then once I do this, then I'm going to do a lot of other things with it, like make patterns and out of the image and do videos as well. But this was the first step in the process of creating my NFTs, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching.